So this time we're going over some arpeggios and hammer-ons and pull-offs. So if you go over and you do these, each chord, about 4 times maybe, going up and down. So like there's A, where you start here with the A string open, and this is all written down on the sheet. And use alternate picking. You just go up the chord and down the chord, and at the top and the bottom of the strings, hit them twice, and it shows you that. It's like. So you're going to get more familiar with dexterity and like just finding out where the strings are in the bounds of the chords. So there's A, C, D, E major, and there's a sort of just little drawn out things for each of those. And then there's a string skipping bit of arpeggios too, where you do the E minor, which is like an E major where you take your first finger off. And so for that one, you're only hitting the open, string. So you're like, and then there's sort of like an alternating bass line one where you skip strings for the A minor. So you start off, and the A minor looks like the E chord moved over to where the A string is open. And so if you hit A, G, D, B, so it's like, once you get that down, you can start throwing in the alternating bass line. So instead of hitting the A open, you'll alternate with hitting the E open. So it would sound like this. You can do the same thing for the D minor, which we were kind of learning. And then we went over hammer-ons and pull-offs. So probably want to start off not necessarily making the full chords, but just trying individual strings. So where you see the little half circle over it in an H or a P, just hit that one string and do whatever it tells you to do. So like first one is on the G and it goes open, hammering on the 2nd fret, and pulling off. Then there's a hammer-on pull-off where you hammer on and pull off without picking it again. And then there's a couple of individual strings where it's not open, where you just hammering onto the fret above it and keeping your finger on the fretboard so you can pull back off and have that fret already there. So like. So we kind of go through these and do each one that's listed here maybe like 4 times per time that you're practicing. I think it'll start to get easier, and I don't know. These are just tricks that people use all the time, and I think it'll be real beneficial. Any questions or anything? No? All right.